Brian Cook has always been proactive about his health care, so when he heard his local Rite Aid might be shutting down, he took action.
A month and a half ago, I had my entire prescriptions sent over to Walgreens, and I went ahead and entered that electronically. It went through. I called them yesterday to make sure it went through. They said that it's been active for a month and a half.
But on Wednesday, Brian got a text that stunned him.
Here's a refill of a prescription that needs to be done.
Every single one of his prescriptions had been sent again, this time to CVS, a pharmacy he never chose.
When you go behind a person's back and divulge third-party information of medications, and you do it without authorization and signature, that's criminal.
Rite Aid has been closing hundreds of stores and selling pharmacy records as part of its bankruptcy. CVS acquired files from more than 600 Rite Aid locations across 15 states, including here in New York. Legal experts say it's not a clear HIPAA violation if Rite Aid followed state protocols.
As long as they notify the customer ahead of time that they're going to have this transfer to a specific other pharmacy, they give the customer the ability to opt out to choose their own pharmacy, and they do preserve those records, then generally speaking, they have complied with all the requirements and they don't need the prior authorization of each specific customer.
You can see where maybe it says refill.
But in cases like Brian's, where a customer already initiated a transfer, there could be legal consequences.
Well, and that certainly could be problematic, and they can certainly report that to the state. If they indeed did appropriately notify a Rite Aid and Rite Aid disregarded that, which would be hard to imagine because they have a very clear obligation under New York State regulations to abide by the customer's choice. And they could also have HIPAA issues.
Brian has now contacted attorneys and local leaders. He says this isn't just about him. It's about making sure no one else loses control over their care.
It's wrong, it's disgusting, and it can't happen.
The Erie County Department of Health also has a website with things to do, ways to go about navigating the space and finding a pharmacy. If you believe your prescriptions were transferred without permission and already initiated a transfer, experts recommend contacting the New York State Education Department under the Office of Professions Board of Pharmacy. On your side in the studio tonight, I'm Alexandra Rios-Malvia, Channel 2 News.